Welcome to Scone Baking Beyond. Hi, I'm Kathy, and I enjoy making scones, muffins, cookies, and all sorts of delicious baked goodies. I love making muffins because they're so quick and easy. And I love blueberries because they're high in antioxidants and they're really delicious. So today, I'm going to show you how to make my lemon thyme blueberry muffins. So let's bake. So the first thing we're going to do is put together our liquid ingredients. I have here 1/3 cup, and I'm using non-fat milk, but you can use whole milk, 2%, whatever you have in your refrigerator. And 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 6 ounces of lemon yogurt, which just adds a little bit more lemon flavor to these muffins, and 1 egg. I'm going to whisk these ingredients together. Okay, now that that's whisked together, we're going to get our dry ingredients together. And I'm going to start with 1/4 cup of castor sugar and 2 teaspoons of fresh minced thyme. And it smells so good. And it goes so well with blueberries and lemon. And 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. And you just want the yellow part, you don't want the white part. The white part is bitter. And for me, a large lemon is about 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to zest this right into my bowl. There, that looks good. And we'll just tap it, get all that excess off, and we'll just take our spatula here and get the rest off. We're going to take a whisk, and we're going to whisk the sugar and the thyme and the lemon zest together. And this lemon zest just adds even more lemon flavor to these muffins. Now we're going to add 1 cup of unbleached flour, 3/4 cup of whole wheat pastry flour. I like adding a little whole wheat flour to my baked goods, and I use whole wheat pastry flour because it's lighter in texture. 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to whisk this together. So now that that's all combined, we're going to add 6 ounces or 170 grams of fresh blueberries. I'm going to mix that in with our dry ingredients. And now we're going to pour in our wet ingredients. And we're just going to mix this until it's just combined. When it comes to muffins, you don't want to overmix your batter here. So we're just going to mix it until it's just combined. So what we're doing is we're just taking it and kind of taking a folding technique where we just scrape up the bottom and then bring it over until it's totally combined. I have here a 12-cup muffin tin, and you want to just spray the bottoms of your muffin tin with a little bit of oil just so the bottoms don't stick. What we're going to do is we're going to distribute this batter amongst all 12. This does make 12 muffins, so just distribute it evenly among all 12 cups. And there's the last one. Just to add a little bit of crunch on top, I have turbinado sugar, and you're going to use about a tablespoon. Depends on how much you actually sprinkle on top. So I'm just going to sprinkle some turbinado sugar on top of each one of these. There we go. That's going to add a nice little crunch to the top of these muffins. I preheated my oven to 400 degrees. We're going to bake these for about 15 to 18 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes, and oh, they smell so wonderful, and they're nice and golden brown. We're going to let them cool down for about 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes, and what I like to do to my muffins is I like to just kind of lift them out a little bit so some of the steam comes out, and that helps prevent some soggy bottoms. So I'm going to go around to each one of these and just kind of lift them out a little bit, and they are still hot, so be careful. And we're going to let some of the steam out. So these muffins have been cooling down for about 10 minutes. So now we're going to get a little bit more lemon flavor on them by making a little lemon icing glaze. I have here 1/2 cup of sifted powdered sugar. And to that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. We're going to whisk this together until it's nice and smooth. That looks great. And that's what you want. You want it to be runny. This is going to be more of a glaze than an icing. And this just adds a little more lemon flavor to these muffins. So let's move that over. Let's move our muffins here in front of us here. And I typically put this glaze on when they're still just a little bit warm. You don't want them hot because then the glaze just soaks right in. And you don't want them too cold because it just kind of sits there up on top. So just about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes after they come out of the oven. So I'm just going to take a little spoonful and just kind of drizzle it on. So after I glaze them, I let them sit in the muffin tin just a couple more minutes, and then I brought them out, cool down completely, and now it's time to try one. And you can see, you got the glaze on top, you can see the blueberries, and you can smell the lemon. So let's open this up. Look at the blueberries in there. Oh, it smells so good. It's time to try a bite. These taste so good. That lemon flavor just comes bursting through between the lemon yogurt, the lemon zest, and that lemon glaze on top. And then the blueberries just add more flavor. And that thyme just adds a little bit of different dimension to these wonderful tasting muffins. For the complete recipe, please go to my website, sconebaking.com, and there is a link below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for future videos. I hope this recipe inspires you to bake. Thank you for watching.